Alrighty, good morning. I thought I'd give you all an update on the pigs. A little bit of changes since we've been here. They're getting bigger. There's pork chop, there's bacon, and there's sausage. They're quite a bit bigger than they were. Added an automatic feeder right there. And this was kind of their hoop house. I thought that would be temporary, but it proved to be a good bit more temporary than I had planned. As it rained and rained heavily, they ended up, this whole area was nothing but mud, and they didn't have any place dry to get to, so built them a little bit of a shelter. I still have to finish it up. I ran out of boards. I just put the canvas over that. I will put a solid roof on that before winter time, but that way they'll have some place, not winter time, but as it gets colder in the fall. But that way they'll have some place dry and hopefully a little bit warmer in case there's some storms. I don't know how long they're going to be here, because like I said, they are getting bigger. Yeah. In addition to that, you can see I added some, oh sorry I'm spinning you so fast, added some wire, poly wire around the outside. There's sausage getting a drink, so that they can get out and do some roaming. And let's show you what that looks like. As you can see, they're anxious to come out. Okay guys, back up. Now if I give the gate a little open. Come on, boys. It took them a little while to get past the line there, but they're just fine coming in now, in and out. And I'll lock this up. And let's follow them around a bit. I'll show you around where they get to roam. Boy, they're getting bigger. And whenever I come in here, they definitely like to follow. And I already tested the fence, but I'll show you. There's my little fence checker. And let's see here. And as I move it in, it goes right on up. There we go. We got hot all the way around. So basically I wanted to give them more room to get out and do some browsing on more roots and greenery, rather than just being stuck in the pig pen. So there's all kinds of masts down here. These are all hickory and, well, I guess mostly hickory, shagbark hickory, regular hickory, and then there's all this wild blackberry, thorny mess, and they definitely get in here and root around. And see, they're following. But I kind of like to walk around every once in a while and introduce them to the idea that they've got quite a bit of room to roam in here. And I've got 3 strands of wire up, poly wire. I don't know that that's fully necessary, but that's what I went with, just to rather be safe than sorry. And they're following right behind, as usual. They probably think I have some food. So I don't know how many square feet I have in this area, but quarter of an acre, third of an acre, we'll call it. But they're definitely getting in here and doing some munching. A little bit of rooting going up for whatever's striking their fancy. So yeah, and they're still following. Guys, I don't have anything. No. There's a brush pile for them to chomp into. Well, they've been working this up pretty good. And then I'll just make my exit. That's kind of nice about the hog wire. You can just step right over it because you don't need it very high. And we'll see if they bump it. Nope, they definitely respect the wire. They've learned that they do get excited about having some fresh stuff to chomp on. So there you go. There's a quick pig update. Processing date? I'm not sure. My intention is to process them here and stick them in the freezer. How much do they weigh? Goodness gracious. I'm awful new at this. I know there's a way to measure their girth and their length and calculate an approximate weight from that. But just eyeballing them, I'd say pork chop is the biggest. Sausage may weigh more because he's definitely more girthy, but I'm gonna guess they're at, I'm gonna guess $1.25, maybe $1.50. And my intention is to let them go until A, I don't think I can handle them, or B, and handle them, I mean like process them, dunk them. I intend to scald them and scrape them so that when I process them, they're skin on, so everything will come with crackling. And I'd like for it to get cold before I process them. That may be December, that may be November, but we'll see. Once they get too big, then I'm just basically feeding them for fat, and then I'm not getting as efficient use of my feed inputs. So we're learning, we're playing it by ear. This is the first year with pigs. We'll see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Maybe we'll get some processing video as well. Hey, take care.